Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, your place for news and gameplay. Some good, some bad, and let's be honest, likely some rage and tilting. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications. Today's episode focuses on some gameplay I had recently with a clanmate of mine. We were in a squad, and I had a very good run using my Mender. I tried my best to keep the enemies at bay. In the end, it turned out that my teammate, RoofNJ, who actually has a YouTube channel, so I'll link his information in the description below. Anyways, RoofNJ was the last man standing. I happened to be on Discord with him, so at the end I was trying to tell him where the enemies were, what his approach he should be taking. I would have liked to have gotten that Discord. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording the Discord at the time, so I wasn't able to put in the gameplay. So I'm going to do some post-commentary over the gameplay, and at the end I'll try to explain what I was trying to tell my teammate at the end. So without any further ado, let's get into the action. Alright, so my clanmate and I have dropped in here on on Canyon Map in Beacon Rush. And right now I am running over here to this left-hand beacon. Try to cap it. My teammate is, I believe, going elsewhere. I don't think he's coming with me. So, as always, I'll just quickly try to go over here, grab a beacon. It is Beacon Rush, so that's the name of the game. You want to try to get the beacons as quickly as possible in this mode. What I never understand is people like that sitting back there running geckos and flux. It's Beacon Rush. Why would you drop in with the range at the very start? Grab your beacons, and then when you have the majority of the beacons, 3 beacons, then you can drop in with your support range. Anyways, here, so I'm trying to rush their side here to try to put a little bit of pressure. Sometimes I can grab their home beacon if they're not paying attention, but they are paying attention here. So I'm just going to try to run around here. There's, I think that's a Spectre that's jumping in on me. Oh, it's an Inquisitor, actually. So, oh no, it is a Spectre, okay. So we'll quickly take him out. He's used a lot of his rockets trying to corner shoot me or get me some splash. You can see my teammate over there on the right hand side. He is also trying to push this side a little bit. But of course we're not going to get their home beacon. There's 4 or 5 of them over here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of damage over here to this spot. And you see that Gecko and Flux Natasha back there just hitting people with range. There's also a Fury back there as well. That's one of the things I find in Beacon Rush. If you drop with range too quickly, you end up losing. So there's an Aljan coming here. I saw him coming close to our home beacon, so I just wanted to try to get in so that he couldn't come in and easily take our beacon from us. So, of course, I'm getting a little stuck here in that box there. I kind of wanted the Aljan, but he's ducked under cover. So I'll change my tactics. I'll go over here, try to support my teammate here, my clanmate, and just try and keep an eye on what he's doing. He has a guy there with him. He's not taking much damage. I might be able to jump in and help them a little bit, but there's also an Inquisitor here. I think I'm going to try and go for the Inquisitor down here. Land right on his head and take him out. There we go. Okay, so we got the Inquisitor out of there. And there's that Aojun again. He's landed, so maybe I can do some damage to him. Probably won't be able to take him out. He'll get into cover. So I'll just back off here just a little bit. Just keep my eye out. Let's see if I can maybe splash him a little bit. Which I can. I'll just back off. He'll have his flight here soon. The Aojun has a very small cooldown with its flight mode. So of course here he comes. Don't want to get hit by his built-in emerald. That was a mistake. I didn't want to activate my jump there. For some reason I misclicked, but that's okay. So again, there's that stupid Natasha running Gecko and Flux. If I can get in range, I'm just going to take him out. I'll sacrifice this bot if I have to. Oh, of course. This happens sometimes when I'm recording. I end up being disconnected from the squad. So I lost my bot there for absolutely no reason. Alright, time to bring in the Ares. I got to try to make up some of that. Alright, see if I can get that Aojun locked down, which of course I can't. Quantum Radar, see if I can take him out. Usually I'm not very good getting the Quantum Radar on target, but this time it actually worked out for me. So at least we got the Aojun taken care of, but that Gecko and Flux and Tash back there is causing some issues. Yeah, I've just basically lost this spot for no reason at all. I stayed in the open for too long. I'll do what I can to try to survive, but this obviously has been a mistake so far on my part. I lost my Inquisitor too early because of the reconnect. and I'm going to lose my Ares here relatively quickly, a lot quicker than I would have otherwise, because I just stayed out in the open too long. I was too focused on Aojun instead of trying to get into a little bit of cover. So now we're starting to get a little bit of pickle, at least for me. I'm running in my pursuer here, see if I can take out a little bit of this stuff over here. If I can get that range out of it, that'd be great. But that's a Raijin, I believe, sitting there, so my shotguns aren't going to do much against his frontal shield. So I think this is still the Spectre that was over here. I'm not sure. Let me see if what I can see. I do think that's the Spectre, but there's that guy in range there too. Yeah, that is the Spectre. The guy in range is really starting to annoy me. So I think I might just go for the range. He's up there. I'll go into stealth. I'll try to take him out. Likely I'll end up taking this guy out, but that Spectre down there will jump up behind me and take me out. But if I can get the range takeout, at least it was worthwhile. Hopefully, okay, yes, I've gotten that taken out, so now the Spectre could jump in behind me. So I've liberated the beacon, but he's just going to cap it again. So I'm now down to my last spot. I was way too focused on things in this match, too much tunnel vision, and I almost sacrificed our chances here. So now I have to do a lot with this Mender. So first off, I'm going after this Inquisitor, see if I can get him taken out. Okay, you got the Inquisitor taken out here. I'll drop down in the cover. It is my last spot. I have to be a little bit more careful, but I do tend to play fairly aggressive with this Mender. I do find I actually am fairly good using this Mender. So I'm coming up here. I'm going to try and take him out. I'm going to hit by some splash and get into cover again. Right now, I have absolutely no idea where my teammate is, but they still have a lot of bots on us. It's 4 against 5 players now. So it's not looking too good for us, even though we have a good beacon bar advantage. So see if I can get this guy. Okay, no, I'm just getting hit by somebody jumping in on me. Another Inquisitor. So back off. He's above me, so I can hit him. And there, taking out. That's triple kill. Okay, let's go. That guy's going to take care of on the left-hand side. Let's go after this bot here. I think it's a Leo. He has a lot of structure, so I don't want to quite rush in there yet. I do have my ability. So I'm just going to back off. I'm going to let for my weapons load up a little bit more, so that when I make my push, I'll be able to actually take him out. So there he is. Now there's the Bulgazari. He's going to probably turn his shield towards me, so I'm not getting him much damage. I should back off here before I get completely taken out, which I don't know if I'm going to make it. So that was my last spot. So I was able to take at least 4 of them with me. So now it comes down to it's a 2-on-3. And here I'm trying to tell my teammate what I see. I'm trying to give him a heads up that there is a Bulgazari running shock train, for him to be careful that he's going to be targeted here. He's in his he's unfortunately in a slow bot. He's not going to be able to get to cover. Luckily, the enemy's teammate blocked that shock train shot, but he's in his fury, so he's not going to get in behind that pillar there before he gets hit quite well. So he just got taken out. I think he might be down to his last bot now. So we have one teammate coming in, and right now I'm talking to my teammate. He has one more bot, and we're trying to get a lay of the land of where it's best for him to drop in. He's going to drop in here right now at our home beacon. He's going to try to take one of these guys out down there. So he's in his Inquisitor. You can't quite see it yet, but he's in his Inquisitor. And at least he has a little bit more support. He has another teammate with a Rhino here helping him. But still, it's a 2-on-3. And right now we're just trying to survive long enough to win by a beacon control, because we do have a heavy beacon bar advantage. But our teammate here isn't being very smart. He's letting the enemy team hit him from the side and using his frontal shield to rush in to try to get the center beacon. So at this point, now it's just my teammate, my squad mate here, by himself. It's 1-on-1. And I'm trying to give him an idea of just get behind cover, just trying to lure him out a little bit if he can take him out. And which he said he had enough structure to do so. So he's taking him out, he's healing. So he took out the Leo, but unfortunately the enemies have one more bot. And he's going to jump in. You can see my teammate only has half health left. So he saved his jump, which was smart by him, so that he could get up here and try, and he thought he could take out this Griffin. And thankfully, he actually was able to take out his Griffin. And at this point, I'm telling him to drop down, because if they happen to have one more bot, he'll be taken out, and it'll be the game for us. Luckily, they didn't have another bot, and we were able to secure the victory. So it was a lot on him. I was able to thin the herd with my Mender, which was a really good run, but I sacrificed too many bots early on. It was a lot closer than it should have been. And as we look at the damage score here, so my teammate here got 1.2 million. I got over 1 million damage. And it was a lot closer than it should have been, considering the enemy team had one guy who didn't even drop in. But unfortunately, it was closer than it should have been, because of that I got disconnected with my Inquisitor when I still had over half health. And I wouldn't have lost that bot had it not been disconnected like that. And I got way too much tunnel vision with my Ares trying to take that Aojun, which was being annoying. And again with my Pursuer not trying, but I did take it that Natasha running Gecko and Flux. And but no, sacrificing a Pursuer for a Natasha for a one-on-one kill. Yes, I got a kill, but it probably wasn't the smartest move. I should have honestly, in that situation, tried to lure out that Spectre, take out the Spectre first, and while trying to stay behind cover, and then go in after the range once the Spectre was out of the way. But hindsight is 2020. In the end, we still won that due to some awesome gameplay and teamwork between myself and my squad mate. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave them below. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.